All right, guys, here it is. I told you that I was going to try, and I did, and I succeeded. Here we are in Kelly Ellis's penthouse suite at her party for her mastermind group. For those of you who do not know Kelly Ellis, she is described by almost everyone in the industry as the rock star designer in this space. And we're in her penthouse suite here in Vegas. So let me just show you the view here. This apartment is sick. We've got Vegas going on here. But I know you guys don't want to see all that. I know what you guys want to see. I know what you guys want to see. You guys want to talk to some of these people. You guys are interested in the people. You want to know who's here, right? So check it out. Oh, where's she going? All right, so first person we're going to talk to here is the boyfriend of Kelly Ellis's daughter, Alexa. This is Mr. Kevin. Kevin, what's your last name? Mendoza. And I was talking to Kevin just now and just kind of understanding the whole dynamic here. Now, Kevin, you were telling me that you've been here before. You actually spend time with Kelly Ellis and her husband. Help me out.
Alexa.
No. Her husband, John Ellis. And you have the fortune to be here in this space right now. What is it like for you just being here at this party, all these people, like, what is this like for you?
It's pretty inspirational, I come from a family that works hard and definitely hasn't achieved this level. I would classify it as a level. I think that levels do exist and that everybody can ultimately reach their ultimate level. It's definitely inspirational.
Right.
It gives me a lot of drive. The energy here is incredible. Like, everybody's pretty smart. And it just makes you want to learn a lot more and just be the best person you can.
What you drinking here?
I'm drinking gin and a little bit of ginger ale.
Gin and ginger ale.
Yeah,
I can get down with that.
Bombay.
You guys, what should I drink? Text in. What should I drink? All right. I need some ideas. All right. All right. Let's move on here. Let's see. All right, I want to talk to my buddy Myron here, because I was speaking with Myron. Myron's doing the photography for the event. Myron,
what's going on?
And here she is right now, Miss Kelly Ellis herself. So Kelly, we got the Tastefully Inspired crowd here, and they've been asking me, pleading, take us into Kelly's party, get us in. Kelly, give us a little introduction. What is this party?
Yes.
What are they looking at right now?
Well, you're looking at the bulk of the party in the room and the bar, of course.
I'm ready for the microphone.
And Jacob's here ready for the microphone. Jacob from Tile
But you know
Bar.
how I am when I'm on a microphone.
I
right?
do. Terrified.
Usually I faint, so I'm going to leave now.
Right. He'll start sweating. So this is kind of a housewarming party, if I was going to be honest. That's my daughter. Hello. Super cute. We've lived here 2 months. I have kind of put things together because it's market and all my friends are already here. We might as well just have the party, have a VIP party with some of my favorite friends, people that I love. That I just wanted them to come. There's no pretense behind it.
But isn't this a mastermind group party as well?
There is a mastermind tomorrow all day. It's the Design Mastermind. I have been coaching interior designers for the last 5 years about business.
Okay.
And so I put together a small group of 20 designers. We are literally going to be in our sweatpants, sitting at the tables, and getting down to the nitty-gritty of business and where their stopping points are, their pain points, where they want to grow, where their paths are, and why they aren't there yet. And I'm really going to put them on a hot seat so they need to be ready.
And that's sold out this.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah, sold out.
And are you already planning the next one yet or no?
I'm going to do it at Vegas Market twice a year. So since this is my home, this is where I live, and it makes sense. People have traveled, they're here already. It makes perfect sense to go ahead and do the mastermind here, invite people into my home, and just talk to them and help them, through. And it's not over. We have a Facebook group so that we can coach each other. That I am an open book, so I'm ready to continue helping. It's not just the one full day, although it is going to be an intense day.
Well, now speaking of open book, I was asking your husband John, and I said, is there anywhere in this apartment I shouldn't go?
No.
And I even pointed to the master bedroom, and he said, no, it's fine. But I don't feel comfortable taking them in there alone. Okay, let's go. Let's go, guys.
No big deal. No big deal. The master bedroom. Welcome. So this is where the magic happens. You can show them. This is my grandfather's first edition book collection. So I'm thinking that through osmosis, I might, wake up a little bit richer, my vocabulary a little fuller. And there's a photo of him up there to honor him because this is his favorite.
Your grandfather's book collection.
Yeah, there he is.
What was his name?
Ed.
Ed.
And a lot of the pieces of furniture in the home are actually vintage. So his chairs that were in the library actually in the living room. I have pieces from Newport Beach, classic Ambrosia restaurants, and I just love Provenance. So I have a very big mix of modern and antique, so it's kind of fun. I like it.
Let's walk over here.
Let's walk over here. So I actually didn't make this. I just want you to see the towel dog. I did not do.
Towel dog.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
didn't
see
do
it.
it.
I
It's
see the
like
dog.
cruise ship,
Oh, let
different.
me get you guys the right angle so you can see the dog. There it is.
I
yeah.
didn't do. I'm not that skilled. I did not do this. Someone else did this for me. They thought this would be cute. So there you go.
I like that.
Yeah, very cute. So the concept is open, open, open. When I first got this place, I first walked through it. It was all concrete. It was wide open. There were no walls anywhere. But what I knew is that I wanted one, a New York loft from my entire life, and two, I wanted to maintain the view.
Okay.
So to do that, that's why you see glass fronts instead of drywall
Right.
around all of the doors and windows. My office, the guest room,
Right.
it's glass fronts, just like you'd see in a store or a mall. Same with our bedroom, so everything feels as open as possible.
You know, it just occurred to me. It wasn't until you said storefront just now
Right.
that I understood, or I put my finger on
Right.
what
that
what,
is.
what the whole feel. It feels almost retail.
That's what I wanted. I
To me.
actually wanted it to feel like a conversion. So you'll notice that the brick on the walls actually has the conduit on top of it. You'll see that everything's exposed. So it feels like it's original, that it was a modification of some sort.
Okay.
And that it may have been an office, it may have been something different that I moved into and made it my home. So I actually had to create that first and then go backwards and make a home out of it, which it seems like a crazy thing to do, but I love the feel of it. It feels so different. It's not anything that I had ever been in, but I just knew that it felt like New York and Vegas. That's what I
Okay.
did. And to add to that, so we have the mirrors hanging from the ceiling in front of the windows because there's not a lot of walls. So you kind of have to do that, right? You have to still do your mirrors, but then here's my view of Vegas.
Right.
And
right.
I got my Las Vegas strip right here.
And what casinos are we looking
We're
at?
looking
here?
at Mandalay Bay, we're looking at Luxor, we're looking at New York, and Aria is right here.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the new stadium will be here, Raiders Stadium will be right over here.
The
and
new
we're looking
Raiders
at-
Stadium will
Yep,
be there.
Yep, and we're looking at T-Mobile right there with the pink on top.
Okay.
Yep. So it's and Monte Carlo as well. So we have pretty much everything here, and then the closet. So we had to, of course, have the closet. So
Well,
we
we
could
can't just
live
skip
here.
past. We got especially this section right here. You know.
I just went to the store. Okay, if you go to the Crystals Mall, just skip this place because this is gonna trip you up. I'm just telling you right now. These guys trip me up. They got me.
And we got 3 pairs of boots looking almost identical.
I know.
That tells me something that you really love this style.
That I wear black boots a lot. Well, I do. A lot of black here too, you'll notice. But then this is also, everyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge fan. I just bought the Wonder Woman costume from the movie that's signed by the cast. So excited about having that. It'll be hanging in my office. I wish it was here now. It's not, but I'm a huge fan from like way back, like Linda Carter days, way back.
Way back.
Way back. I'm that old. I'm that old to remember that. And lots of vintage pieces that I love, art hanging from the ceilings and funky stuff. And this is kind of the panic room / laundry room. It literally has a secret door that takes us out to the stairs, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the secret master that's not secret. And then here you go. Here's the rest of the place.
And Kelly.
Yeah.
Who's here tonight?
Oh.
Who's here? Name a couple of people that
We
are
have
here.
we have a lot of great people. We've got heads of market here. We've got heads of most of the manufacturing companies that really Zuo, Cambria. We've got all of the podcasts gurus here. They're all here. Nick May from the Chase Lounge. We've got Luann. She's our business podcast.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to her in a bit.
Yeah, we've got James Swan, $1 Million Decorating, and they're all here, and they're all friends, and I'm just so happy to have the mix,
All right.
It's a party. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Thank you.
welcome.
And you guys, I'm going to let Kelly go now, but I'm going to be on for a little while longer, and I want you to text in. If you have any questions you want me to ask Kelly, I'll hunt her down, all right?
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, go do your thing.
Thank you. And
All
know
right.
what? I'm an open book, so if you have questions, kellyellis.com. Kelly with an I, ELLIS.com. Say hello. Love to meet your friends and fans.
Go do your thing.
Thanks.
All right. All right, you guys. So that was cool. My wrist is like killing me right now from holding this thing. I need to like have a cameraman. Yo, Kevin, can you help me with something? You guys can help me together. My wrist is killing me from holding this selfie stick. Can you like be my cameraman for a little while? Like hold the thing. Well, here. No, it's right here. We're gonna put it on like this, and then we're gonna flip the camera, and then hold that like that, and then flip here. Hold that, and then hold this. You hold this. And then I'm going to flip this. Make sure I don't end the video.
Right. Oh, yeah, there you go.
You guys, come with me together.
Okay.
All right, check the photo. How is it? Is it looking good? Oh, actually, we need... Hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. How's that? So we're doing vertical. All right. My next victim here. I'm gonna see if I can just put my arm on Luann's shoulder right here, and let's see if she turns around.
What is going on, man?
Some tastefully inspired action going on right here.
Oh, are we
So
live?
we are live. We're live on Tastefully Inspired.
Say hi to Mark. Are we giving him a shout out?
I don't know if he's listening right, or I don't tuning in, but he will. He will see
He'll
it.
eventually see it.
Yeah. What you eating over here?
It's an amazing Italian food, which is very unusual because I'm very picky about Italian food. But it was delicious. Some meatballs and sausage and peppers and a little salad.
I don't see any drinks yet.
I know. I haven't managed to get my hand on a drink just yet. I'm
Me
working
either.
on it.
You guys, some suggestions. What do you think Luann's favorite drink would be? Try to guess it. All right.
I'll bet you won't be able to guess it.
right.
I'll bet you won't.
Or give
Do you have
me some
anybody
tips.
listening? Everybody watching, I mean?
Yeah, we got people watching
Oh, we
right
do?
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, and I want some suggestions too. I need the first drink. I haven't drunk anything today. Give me a suggestion. Tell me what you want me to drink first. Now, Luann, here we are in Kelly Ellis's party. I'm excited to be here. Is this your first time here as well?
Yes. First time here.
And let me ask. Let's see. What do I want to ask you? What is something that you have seen in this design space that has stood out to you?
Well, I mean, I think it's really, really cool that she built a bar right into the middle of her living room. Let's just go there.
Let's show them the bar, Kevin. Let's show them the bar. Yeah. You're right. Right in her living room.
I mean, awesome, right? Like, everybody needs a bar in the middle of the living room. Like, I want one now. Clearly. I want one.
And you know, I'm looking at this bar and I'm imagining all the activities that happen aside from bartending. I mean, because it's a big space, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
We got so much workable space. I'm looking at homework assignments being done because Kevin and Alexa, they're still in college. I don't know, they're 21. I don't know. But anyway, I can see all sorts of projects going on here and stuff.
Definitely, but I mean, totally amazing for when you have all your friends over like this and doing it up Las Vegas style, right?
Right. And now this is your last day, Mark. Are you going back?
I'm going back tomorrow morning.
Going back tomorrow morning?
When are you going back?
I'm going back tomorrow evening.
Okay.
So one more day of market for me, and this is your first Vegas market.
It is,
right?
yes.
Any reflections on your first Vegas market?
I think it's, what I understand is that it is more manageable than High Point, because I haven't been to High Point yet either. We got Nick May torturing us right now. Let's just say that, okay?
So I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. What was your reflection?
I just said I haven't been to High Point yet either.
Yeah.
But I understand from a lot of the designers that I've been speaking with that this is a more manageable market than High Point. So that's pretty interesting because this is a pretty big market. So.
Well, I went to High Point this spring, and
right.
and it is much more spread out. But I got to tell you, like, I've been here for 3 days now, and I've been using the maps and stuff. I'm still kind of figuring my way around. Like,
Vegas
a lot
itself
of
or the
no,
market?
like, just the market,
Yeah.
you know. But okay. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
I would love to give a shout out to my designer besties in the Design Plus Style Facebook group and in the Design Business Strategies group, and of course to Kravit Inc. sponsor, my Doma sponsor.
And Kim. Kim
Oh,
Willett.
my God. Right, my Kim. I keep calling her now my Kim.
Your Kim.
Every time. Yesterday in the show, I was like, oh, and my Kim. She's my Kim.
She's your Kim.
You got me thinking when you said that. I was thinking, wait, Kim Cutible? She's not my sponsor. Like, I was like, what are we doing here? I was going through the sponsors. I'm curious if anybody was able to guess my drink.
You curious what?
If anybody was able to guess my drink.
Oh, did anybody guess any drinks? No? Oh, they said scotch? Is it scotch?
That's it.
That's it?
Scotch and red wine.
Scotch and red wine, but
The
not
only two
this.
things I drink.
Separately.
Right.
One, oh, yeah.
The only two things I ever drink are scotch or Pinot Noir.
That must be someone who knows you.
I don't
What's
know.
the name? What's the name on that? Who is it? Let me see. Laura Crin Interiors. Laura Crin
Laura
Interiors.
Lochran.
Oh, Laura Lochran.
Laura Lochran. Hey, Laura, how you doing, lovey?
So there you guys have it. You guys, Luen Nagara, live in person at Kelly Ellis's Mastermind Party here in Las Vegas. Let's find our next victim here.
Alrighty, thanks,
All right.
Ian.
Hey, what's up with that? What's up with that cinematography, Kevin? They don't need to see all my. They don't need to see all my pimples. They don't need to see my pimples and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's talk to this gentleman right here. Let's go. Let's do this. You gotta swivel here. You gotta. Oh, no. You gotta move. You gotta sit right here. Oh, you're done. You're done. All right. I gotta find my next. Maybe I'll just hold it like this. All right. So, who's this? Who's this, you guys? Who's this? Name this person.
Anybody?
Oh, we don't have that many viewers right now. So, but we got the one and only Nick May right here.
You've lost viewers?
We lost viewers. I wasn't doing very well, so you know. Well, we got Nick May here, and Nick, let me ask you, what are you drinking here?
Fireball.
Fireball, classic.
Not straight up. I add a little bit of water, just for the record.
Right on, dude. And what's your feeling here? What are you thinking about this party so far? How are you having a good time?
You know, I'm having a fun time connecting with people, getting to know Kelly, her husband, her daughter. Just everybody's just. It's. I can't believe you're working.
Of course I'm working. I didn't come to Vegas to just play. I'm working, you guys.
This really is the who's who of the design world, and it's pretty fun. I'm humbled that I'm a part of this. Like, this is the people that I get to hang out with. So it's pretty special. if I'm honest.
Well, we're happy to be hanging out with you here, Nick.
Yeah.
And you want to give a shout out to anyone back home?
A shout out to anyone. Well, I want to give a shout out to not someone who's back home, but Barry Livingstone, our friend who we hung out with earlier in the week. He's actually probably in London by now. He was here with us. He went back to Malibu. Now he's either in. I don't remember when he left, but he's either en route or in London.
Yeah.
So.
Barry.
Hi, Barry.
XO.
We love you.
All right.
Love you. I'm actually excited that market is over. It was way more tiring than I thought. Maybe that's because it was like 112 degrees every day.
Any reflections on your first Vegas market?
It actually wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. Not as many people here, but I furthered some relationships that I've already had. It was well worth my time, and I'm glad I came.
Right on,
It was a good time.
Will you come back?
I will definitely come back to Vegas. I don't know if I will come back in July.
Right, because they got one in January as well.
January sounds very exciting and very tempting because, if it's 65 degrees, it's cold here.
Yeah.
But that's warmer than Colorado.
Bottoms up. All right, you guys, that's Nick May. All right. Let's see who else wants to jump on camera here. Let's see who else I got here. Oh, I got this. You guys will love this. Check out what I found right here. Check out what I found right here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's up? What you doing? What you doing? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's her name? Lucy, you love this, huh? All right. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's take a look at the food here, what they're serving. We got some sausages. Hey, ladies. All right. Just. Hey. All right, let me give you guys a tour of the rest of the house here real quick. Let me give you a tour of the rest of Kelly's house. What we got going on here? We got Kelly's office right here. All right. Here's the guest bedroom. Kelly Ellis's guest bedroom. All right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. We got, you know, the whole vibe for me. Let me sit down on this throne real quick. Sit down on this throne, take a load off. This whole design, I gotta say, this apartment, it's very masculine to me. It feels very masculine, and that's actually very fitting. Because as those of you who know Kelly Ellis, I mean, she's a rock star. She's almost like she's call her kind of tomboyish, you know. And let's check out what we got going on here behind the throne. Some from Ocean's 11, paraphernalia from Ocean's 11 here. Let's keep going. What else we got going on here? Boom. And then we got John Ellis, Kelly's husband's work studio here. Apparently he does a lot of filming, I'm told. And look what's going on here. Look at this little guy right here. Look at this little guy right here. Little beggar. Little beggar. Hi, my name is Ian. Nice to meet you. Would you like to say hi to our audience? Who are we saying hello to?
Ashley.
Ashley, what brings you here tonight?
Good company, and James Swan brought us out here. We're helping with $1 Million Decorating, out in the home market.
Wait, so you came out here with James Swan, kind of like on his team or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Helping with all the social media and PR and all that.
Oh, you do the social media for James Swan?
Yeah.
Okay, I follow him on Instagram. And so are you the person responding to me, like on Instagram?
Yeah, it's probably me not. You know, I put a mask on when I'm on there.
Right on. You may remember. Okay, let's see if you can remember my comment from like a week or so ago. So the post was an image of a library. Okay, it was like walls of books. Okay, there was not a single piece of art hanging on the wall. Okay, and I commented, and I said, I love this. I love this room. And one thing I like about it is that the visual interest of the room comes not from any narrative art. It comes from literally usable objects that, all the books, I didn't say it in those words, but it was something along those lines. And I did say the absence of narrative art. Do you remember that or no?
Sorry, I lost. I don't think so because I believe that James was in the beginning of starting the Market Buzz account, so it must have been him when he started out doing that. So I'm sorry, but I don't. Right on. Well, it's really nice to meet a member of James Swan's team. Keep up the good work. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so we got some jewelry going on here on the table. I'm not sure why this jewelry is here. Do you know, is this your station? Is this your station here?
Yes.
Wonderful. So, what's going on here?
Kelly and I met when I was doing a lighting line for Curry.
Okay.
And she bought a couple of my chandeliers and then asked me what my background was, and I said I'm actually a jewelry designer, and we became friends. And she buys and wears a lot of my jewelry and asked me to come here tonight to showcase the jewelry.
And what is your good name, and what is your name of your line?
Shannon Kozik, and that's the name of my line as well.
Shannon Kozik. Could you spell your last name?
K-O-S as in Sam, Z as in zebra, Y-K.
Okay, very good. And let me ask you, first of all, why is this all on the table right now? I mean, where are we able to buy this stuff?
Well,
or?
I have a collection that is to order.
Oh, okay.
Extras that you can take with you. And everything...
But when you say take, you mean they're for sale? They're for sale,
you
yeah.
can take them. And everything, I make everything in-house by hand in Seattle. Nothing is manufactured. And it all is historically based, and everything is sterling and bronze.
Now, do you live in Seattle?
I do.
I'm from Seattle.
Are you really?
Do you know the Trader Joe's on Capitol Hill?
Yes.
There's a Shell station across the street, and my mom, her house is behind that Shell station.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I'm originally from Santa Barbara, but I moved to Seattle 23 years ago to school, and never...
Which school?
Seattle University.
Seattle University?
Yeah.
That's where I went to school.
Where'd you go to school?
Seattle University.
What'd you go for?
Mathematics.
Okay, I didn't. Well, I went to the FITM in Los Angeles for fashion marketing, and then I got a job at Elle Magazine, and I wanted to go back to school in order to get a position with them that was a little bit out of reach with my current degree. And I went back to school in Seattle, and then I started making jewelry, and that all went out the window.
And now, what part of Seattle do you live in now?
West Seattle.
West Seattle. Okay, Alki or
Beach Drive. We're down on. We're on Beach Drive.
Beach Drive.
Yeah, by Lincoln Park.
Okay. Right. It's always so nice to meet people from Seattle.
I know. There's something about it, right?
Great city. Give me an elbow bump, and I'm gonna show people your jewelry go around here. And where can they find out more about your jewelry? And spell it out for them.
SHANNONKOSZYK.com.
Alrighty. Thanks for sharing, Shannon. All right. All right, guys. Let's see. We gotta talk to Christopher Kennedy about his jacket here. What's going on? Hey, everybody, introduce yourselves here.
Hey, I'm Roberto from Cambria.
All right.
Christopher Kennedy, Palm Springs interior designer.
Jackie Von Tobel from Jackie Von Tobel Collection and Soft Design Lab.
We got the big wigs here, you guys. This is high society that I'm hanging out with
We're so high in the air right now.
We're all high society right now.
How many floors are we up here?
43.
43 floors high is how high we are.
Right.
Yeah, what amazing space. It's beautiful.
Do you have a favorite aspect of this space?
Well, I mean, the Cambria is what I love the most, right?
The Cambria.
Yeah, the Cambria Courts
On the bar.
on Whitney. Yeah, it's very shiny, reflective. Speaks to Kelly's personality very much. And we love tile bar everywhere. It's a good, it's a beautiful design, great kitchen, great
I do
environment.
love Kelly's collection for tile bar in the kitchen. Classic lamp.
Right. This is Kelly's collection from Tile Bar. Absolutely. And how about you, Jackie? Do you have a favorite aspect?
Well, my favorite is the bathroom, which you're going to have to go over to check it out. But it's also Tile Bar. It's spectacular views.
Which bathroom?
The master bedroom. So we're
Oh,
not
yeah.
we're not there now, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, everything. And I love that in the regular floor plan of this unit, this would have been the kitchen, and instead it's this fantastic, massive bar with Cambria.
She built a bar with a little penthouse around it, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
The space is striking to me. It almost feels like retail to me, like design. Like, in a good way. I mean, like, very classy, Like, and it's very masculine to me, too, which is obviously very fitting because she's so strong,
She's a rock star, and this looks
She
like
is the
it.
rock star, right?
This is it. Can we talk about Jackie's bracelet for a second?
Sure.
Yes. That's good.
At any design event, it's like a fashion runway. You want to see what's someone wearing?
I don't know who makes it, but it's absolutely
It's
my
great.
favorite. And every time I put it on, I'm afraid it's gonna break, and I will cry for days and days and days. But I am a color girl, and so yeah. All right.
You want to carve on top?
Yes, you can.
did you do today after I saw you?
So you saw me at Zero Decor.
Yes.
For Christopher Kennedy's talk.
And the Shays Lounge.
Yeah, because Nick with the Shea Snap Lounge was interviewing Christopher, and after that, I mean, that was pretty much the last thing I did. And then
You took a breath. You had some water.
Yeah.
You put down the camera for 5 seconds, and then you got mobbed by the paparazzi. People were probably trying to take his picture, like I do every time I see him. I stand behind him. Oh, he's a very handsome gentleman. He really is. But I sit behind him and I take pictures of him taking pictures because I'm going to be his new paparazzi.
Yeah, absolutely. So then I came here to meet you guys, and I'm going back to market tomorrow for the last day. This is my first time to Vegas market.
No.
And actually,
No.
Yeah.
You're seasoned. There's no way.
I was at High Point.
How can this be your very first market? I mean, you know everyone. You know where to be.
I don't know
what to
everyone.
do. You do. You're here.
I know Kelly. If you know Kelly, that's the only person you need to know.
That's almost like she could print like a VIP badge. It's like you don't even have to have your name. It's like I know Kelly Ellis.
I know Kelly Ellis, and I do. She was at the showcase house last year. That's where I met her. In Palm Springs.
And there she is. And there she is. Come over. Come over. Come join us. Oh, come on. She's shy, I guess. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's shy. All right. Fireball. Hey, my dear. Fireball. Christopher. To Kelly. To Kelly. I guess she loves Fireball.
Oh, my battery's low. I gotta sign off.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. So my battery's low. My battery's low on my phone, so I'm gonna sign off now. But this has been Ian Kwa with Tastefully Inspired in the penthouse suite of designer Kelly Ellis here in Las Vegas, 2017. Just took a shot of Fireball, and I think I'm gonna go take one more. I'll see you guys tomorrow.